And we're going to do a little twist on curry here, just a sweet potato curry, which is absolutely beautiful, just that sweetness of the sweet potato. I've chopped those up sort of bite-sized bits, and what we're going to do is I want to whack that in the microwave just to soften it up, maybe sort of 5 or so minutes. And what we'll do while we're waiting for that, so what we're going to do, so just a bit of korma paste, coconut milk, we're going to put some chickpeas in. We've got a bit of spice in there, obviously with some coriander and onion. I've also got some water chestnuts that we'll put in to kind of give that different flavour. Bobby's going to be making sure that everything's okay. I've got a little bit of oil and garlic just going in there. And what I'll do is put the onion and just sort of sweat this off a little bit with that coriander as well. Okay, so the nice mix there. Now what I'm also going to add in, you probably see from the side there, just a couple of bits of pineapple, right? And it brings up some of that sweetness because you'll have a bit of the heat from the curry, and it's just nice to have that kind of almost like a sweet and sour curry. Now, of course, you can do this chicken. I just thought we'll go full veggie, and maybe Bobby, you can have the beef or the chicken that would have gone in there. Okay, so I just want to sweat that down. Oh, it smells good. Oh, sorry, so I'll put a little bit of garlic and also a little bit of ginger in there. Even now that she's just finished her chocolate jams. Okay, so the rest I don't need to use all those, but the rest what we can do is just kind of make that paste. Okay, so with this korma, you could do a butter chicken paste, or you can go really heavy, go a little vindaloo paste. So you want kind of like maybe 2 and a bit kind of teaspoons there, like fairly heavy teaspoons, and you just really want to kind of mix that through. I've got coconut milk there, you might use a coconut, you know, whatever substitute you want it, but I'm just going to go with the coconut. You don't have to, you could just go for normal cream, but it's kind of like that nice flavour that comes with that. So we're making the paste there, and just slowly stir it. Don't have that on too high. And it's as simple as just adding bits to it. As you know, you might want to put some other really hot stuff in there. So as I said, we're going to put chickpeas, we're going to put some water chestnuts, just to give those kind of different crunchiness and little bits of flavour. Now just watch the liquid in there, because the minute we put the sweet potato in, it's going to start to soak that up. Now, I didn't actually, with these sweet potatoes, they're those kind of little juvenile ones or little ones. You could peel them. I didn't peel them. I just chop them up in small bits, preheat them, soften them up in the microwave. You could do that even in the oven. You could have cut those up, put them in the oven, a bit of olive oil or salt and pepper in there, and do it in the oven first and kind of get that crunchiness. This is just a bit quicker, so you do it this way, you'll get it a bit quicker. Now when I add, you see that's quite runny now, which is fine. So the onion will thicken out a little bit, and as will some of these little chickpeas. So with these chickpeas, just drain them. Okay, drain. You don't want any more of that juice in there. Drain the chickpeas and fold those in with that. That's beautiful. Now this will be served with this will be served with rice as well. Okay, so you get that really nice soak it up rice. So just stirring that through again. As I said, you could probably add a little bit of chilli to that if you want. Let's have a look. That's got a really nice flavour to it. That's just a bit of cream, a bit of full cream. You don't have to. I just like that really creaminess, and sometimes you want to whack a bit of ghee or even butter in to give it that kind of really glossy look as well, and a great flavour. It smells fantastic. Just slowly stirring that through, getting the heat through it all. Another option might be even, and I'm thinking of doing this with these chickpeas, you could drain them and with a bit of egg yolk or also beaten egg, roll them in beaten egg, drop them in a little bit of chili powder, and then into the air fryer. So that might be another recipe coming to us. And then you've got these nice little bite-sized chickpeas with a bit of heat. Okay, so you can see that is beautiful, that yellowy, creamy korma. How are we going for time? We're just about there with the sweet potato. So when that's done, I'll bring that in, we'll fold it all in. I'll cut up a couple of those bits of pineapple, just small little bits, and we can add that in and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, now I've given that, I'll add that a little bit extra, that sweet potato. You can see that it's nice and soft. I left that, they're not that bad when it's the little edges on there. Nicely cut up, really hot, right? So just be very careful with the Collingwood magpie tea towel. Now, I've cut lugs of butter in there too, so which is fine. Give it that kind of extra gloss that I was talking about before. Okay, so fold that through. Okay, let's just look at that. That's beautiful. Now, that last bit, that last touch we're going to have on there. I'll turn the heat off too because there's enough heat sitting there, and that's just going to soak that all up. Serious goodness. Now, with your slice of pineapple, just little bite-sized bits. We don't have to do that a lot, but we probably end up well. And as I said, it gives a little sweetness, and I'll put just a little sprinkle of chilli in there while we're waiting before. Surprise, right? Beautiful, look at that. Little pocket bite-sized bits of sweetness. Yummy. Gives you a kind of a different flavour too, of course. Fold that through just carefully. Now you could serve this up now, I'm going to serve it with rice as well, or you could sit that in the fridge, like any good curry, sit in the fridge overnight and let those juices really soak up. That's beautiful. So you can see that it's actually not too runny there, because if you're putting up too much of that liquid out of those cans, you'll end up getting a lot of that runniness. But that's great, that's the right consistency we're looking for. Look at that, that looks amazing. Now we might serve this with, as I said, rice, but also maybe some peanuts on top to give it a little crunch. And what I'm also into at the moment is serving things up, particularly curry. Get there, just a couple of slices of banana just on the side of that, which will give it that beautiful, again, that fruitiness of the pineapple. That is awesome. Looking forward to plating it up.